slave soldiers who fought down south in Cuba during the Spanish-American War. Before the woman sculpture created that, they didn't believe women could accurately portray the rigors of war. You know, there are 40 sculptures just like that all over the United States, each commemorating a different local battle in their area. So she did a magnificent job. This is stop number 4. It's called Telfair Hospital. If you're hopping off here, remain seated till we stop and open the doors. Watch your step. Use the handrails and don't leave your husband. 1779, during the siege of Savannah. That was the second deadliest battle of the Revolutionary War. Here on the right, this is the Green Meldrum House, where General William Sherman stayed during the Union occupation of Savannah in December of 1864. And from his headquarters right there, General Sherman sent a telegram.
You got the beautiful Oglethorpe Monument in the center, and we've also got the first independent Presbyterian Church behind us, which boasts the tallest steeple in Savannah. You may remember in the beginning of the movie Forrest Gump a feather fluttering down and eventually sort of landing at his feet near the end of the movie. Well, that feather began its descent from that steeple, so if you go back and watch that movie after you visit, which you should, because you'll see a lot that you were standing right by, that's where it began fluttering down, so you might kind of remember all that when you look up there. Chippewa Square was named for the Battle of Chippewa in the War of 1812, by the way. First Baptist Church is the oldest continually standing church structure in the city. Right next door to the Barrow House. It's now a business here, but we call this the Barrow House. A lot of wrought iron, beautiful property. I love their Christmas tree they put up every year too. And on the far end here, this fence is called the Presidents and Poets fence. And the central medallion is famous Presidents and Poets. That's Abe Lincoln, second from the end there. That's the most recognizable one. And wrought iron was a sign of wealth and extravagance throughout the 1800s. So that's why there's so much of it here. Everybody was trying to sort of show off and one-up each other, if you will. So there's just lots. One of my favorite things actually on the right here are the Dolphin Downspouts. Just look at the bottom of the gutters here. Not too much to look at, but that's a real sign of wealth and extravagance. They call them Dolphin Downspouts. It's supposed to look like a dolphin fish or a mahi-mahi. Some people call them. I think it looks like a carp, but you have to be the judge of that. Take a good look, you know. Still pretty nice though. It's cool when it's raining out because it has a nice effect. Oglethorpe to the left, by the way, the monument there. Sculpted by Daniel Chester French, the same man who sculpted the Lincoln Memorial in D.C. Busy day here in Savannah. It's about as busy as it gets. Even in the on-season, so to speak, this is about what it looks like on a typical day. So you're definitely here on a busy Saturday. Come here about 2 weeks from now, and you'll be like, "Where are all the people?" Turns into a ghost town for a couple weeks. Not too long. There's a lot. My favorite place in this area would be the Public, which is actually right across the street. This cafe. Love that place. If you're looking for something close by. Otherwise, I'd hop off at City Market or River Street. There's just so much to choose from there. You really can't go wrong. Yeah. What's that? So there are a lot of movies besides Forrest Gump filmed here while we're stuck at the stop sign here. Glory, Roots, The Legend of Bagger Vance, the original Cape Fear, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, just to name a few.
It is red.
Something to talk about with Julia Roberts. If you like Julia Roberts, actually that restaurant we just passed, Sixpence Pub, there was a scene from the movie Something to Talk About filmed right there where Julia Roberts runs up to the window of that restaurant and she sees her husband in the movie, played by Dennis Quaid, having dinner with a different woman. That was a very pivotal scene in that movie, so you may remember that. Bull Street divides the city between west and east. So basically where we're sitting right now, we're dead center. The entire west side of Savannah is to our right, the entire east side of Savannah is to our left.
And which way is the river?
The river's behind us, so that's north. And we're heading south right now. But we'll get you there eventually. That'll be stop number 10. So if anybody's looking to get to the river, just stick with us. We'll have you down there about 65 minutes from now, give or take. While they're giving me the leeway, we're going to go ahead and take it. This is going to be stop number 3 coming up as we pass the public. Before we get to stop 3, look at this Moorish-style building. This was one of the first car dealerships to open up in the area. It was a Ford dealership. They actually used to display Model Ts right inside that center window there. I'm going to pull up right beside this trolley here to get us all into stop number 3. If anybody does want to hop off here, you're more than welcome to. Stop number 3 is the Sorrel Wheat House right here on Madison Square. Y'all take your time and watch your step, okay?